In this video, we'll be learning about using metasploit auxiliary modules for scanning. Auxiliary modules are special-purpose modules that are designed to perform a specific task. There are multiple auxiliary modules available to us. To view the different modules, you can simply change your directory to pentest, exploits, framework 3, modules, auxiliary. Here you can see the different types of auxiliary modules available to us. We have scanner, we have crawler, buzzers, and so on. Now we are particularly interested in scanner modules, so let's move to this directory. You can see that there are different specific types of auxiliary modules available: Postgres, SQL, PortScan, SMB, SMTP, and so on. Now let us move to our MSF console and see how we can use these auxiliary modules to perform our scans. In order to use any auxiliary module, we follow 3 simple steps. The first step is to activate the auxiliary module. The second one is to pass on the different parameter values, and the third is to run the module. So let's do a quick search for PortScan modules. We can see that several PortScan modules have been returned by Nmap. Let us do a quick TCP scan using any auxiliary scanner module. The first step will be activate the module. To do so, we will pass on the use command. So use auxiliary, scanner, PortScan, TCP. The second step will be to pass on the respective parameter values. View the required parameter values by typing the show options command here. We can see that we require multiple values like concurrency, filter, interface, ports, rhosts, and so on. Those marked as yes are mandatory values. They should contain some value. There are also some default values passed as well. Let us pass the rhost value, which is the target address that needs to be scanned. Now let's change the value of ports to a smaller value. Let us do a show options again. The values are set now. The third and the final step will be to run the auxiliary module. So let's see what result it returns. In a few moments, you'll see that TCP scan has resulted some open ports on our target system. This was a simple demonstration of how we can use scanner modules in Metasploit. There are multiple module options available. The question here is how auxiliary modules are more useful than Nmap. Suppose that we have to look for a particular type of service, such as PostgreSQL, or we have to look for the MySQL server. Then we cannot directly run Nmap and look for a MySQL server. In those cases, auxiliary modules are particularly beneficial when we're targeting a particular service on our target system.